What are we even talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Are we doing this?
Yeah, we're on.
Should we start with our little logo thingy video?
Well,
nobody's here yet.
No, we could
do a countdown. I got that video.
Oh, do the countdown.
No. You ready?
The final countdown?
Should we get... is it the last show ever? Should we get going? Let's do it, Martha. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mother. Mom, how are you?
Mother.
Nobody likes that, do they?
No.
I mean, that's like the one thing that irritates you more than anything when the kids go, I'll get to it, mother.
Yeah, it's kind of sassy and rude.
There was a movie. I was going to say show, but it was a movie. Wasn't it Mother Dearest?
Mommy Dearest.
Oh, was it Mommy or Mother Dearest?
It's Mommy Dearest.
So do you like it when they call you Mommy?
That's fine.
Is it the word or the tone?
It's the tone.
Mother.
And it's very, formal.
Mother.
Mother.
Mother said for me to put on my proper clothes today. We are going somewhere fancy.
Okay.
I'm going to go somewhere fancy.
There's nowhere to go. You go sit outside on some patio dressed all fancy.
We went and had some sushi the other night.
We did.
It's a nice meal. It's a decent place.
Out on a patio.
We're out on
in the parking lot.
in the parking lot. Cars driving by, which is normal, and you're just kind of
out in the parking lot.
Cheap seats, folding table, bad service, and the pricing was the same.
Yeah, the bad service part.
The food was good though. 8
tables.
They're getting their
2 servers getting their butt kicked.
You know what I think it is? They lost employees. They're trying to bring somebody back.
I still tipped well.
I know we should. There's hard.
I get it.
It's weird. You have to shut down and try to rebuild again.
Yes.
Casual day. It's moon pie. Do you know what a moon pie? Do you remember where we got this? Sure.
Nashville.
What was the moon pie? I don't even remember what it was made of.
It's made in there. It's like a cookie and marshmallow and a chocolate around the outside.
And there's marshmallow on the inside.
Yeah, marshmallow, like a cookie with marshmallow filling and then chocolate around it.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
It is.
It's an Eastern thing.
Today, we're going to finish up. Finally, we're going to finish.
Yep. For everybody that was waiting.
For the life hacks.
Breath.
And what we did today is I actually put a link to the list that we kind of ripped off.
The entire list that we pulled some off of. And
then we added stuff to it. But if you guys, if you weren't taking notes. Yeah. Like I told you on the first one, take notes.
And if you don't want to go back and rewatch.
Which you should.
You should anyway.
Martha's hysterical.
Hilarious.
All right, let's get started, babe.
Yeah.
Did you put everything in?
I did. You should know how to say I'm sorry.
Are we doing the thing or are you just telling me what I should know?
I'm just telling you what you should know.
I say I'm sorry. I'm wrong all the time.
I'm sorry and I'm wrong.
It's easy to say it.
Yeah, it's harder to mean it.
And then it's hard to say it without being condescending.
Yes.
I'm sorry, mother.
Yes.
You throw the mother thing on that. It's funny.
Well, you're talking to your mother, not to other people.
What was interesting about apologizing and forgiveness was because when I was teaching, and these are high school kids, and that would be one question I'd always ask them: is there somebody you got a grudge or beef, like low-key beef?
That you should say I'm sorry?
Yeah, and every single one of them had something that they were carrying with them, that a forgiveness, an apology or something.
Yeah.
Would just fix it.
Yep.
But from a very young age, they're carrying that, which is sad.
It is kind of sad.
Just forgive. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Yep.
A lot. I'm so mad at you about this one, Martha.
Because you can't sing?
Okay, and that's your...
It's not my fault.
Martha can sing. She's got an okay voice. It's not bad.
Decent.
It's decent. Good enough. And she teaches voice as well. And she was singing in the choir. You've sang 20 years since I've known you. You've always been involved in something. And all this time, I've asked her to teach me to sing. And she won't do it. Why?
Yep. Because I don't feel like you take it seriously. And I feel like you think that it should be a switch that I flip and you're suddenly wonderful.
Well, you haven't heard me with a few voice lessons.
Okay.
It might be like a switch and it might be wonderful.
It might
know what I think it is? I think she's worried that I'll upstage her.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Totally.
Because then I'll learn how to sing.
About.
And then I'm going to go try out for, the local community theater. And they're going to be like, my God, where you been for 20 years?
I'm
You're
sure. I'm sure that's
amazing."
exactly what's going to happen.
And then I'll bring you along, and they'll just take you because they want me.
Right.
And I think you just want to avoid all
I
that.
think that, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're right. Anyway, it's also very relaxing to sing or play an instrument. So
Agreed.
in stressful times, if you can have that to fall on, it helps.
Do you believe everybody can learn to play an instrument?
I think everybody can learn to play an instrument.
I think so. I think everybody can learn to sing. They may not sing well, but everybody can learn how to read.
Very few people that are truly tone deaf.
So, do you think I am one of those few
No.
people that is tone deaf?
No, I don't.
I think that's...
I don't think you are. I just think you don't take it seriously.
All right, so let's move on. How to ask for help.
Yes. Very important, because a lot of people will just be like, oh, this happened, and they don't ask for a solution.
Not only with that, I'd say like in our household, I mean, so we got a few kids that live here. And I think a lot of times me and you both I'll just do it myself instead of asking the kids for help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When really we should ask, look, you need to help out. This is your house, and just get everybody to participate. You're making a face. What's up with the face? Go ahead, say it.
I don't want to redo it. Sorry.
I know.
I asked for help, and then the floor's sticky still. So,
But is that our fault for not teaching them how to do it properly?
I don't know. How hard is it to mop?
We
were talking about this yesterday.
Poor little Jonah. So
his car's having some issues.
He's not a car guy, and it looks like he's having a little additional issues with it, which could have been prevented.
Had he asked for help?
If he would have asked for help and would have fixed some things.
Yeah, a little preventive. But you should know some basic car repair stuff. I know very little.
I think what would be good is just to know the function of things.
That would be good.
You've got the electric, you've got fuel.
Yeah.
Maybe this is your suspension,
Yeah.
maybe just basic little things. Yeah, I agree. Mom's saying make them do it over.
Yep.
But we're asking for help.
Yep.
I don't know. We struggle with that a little bit.
Yep.
And this is a good one, Martha.
How to control your temper.
Do you have a temper?
I do have a temper.
I don't.
I'm
like
stubborn.
flipping Gandhi.
I'm stubborn, and I do hold a grudge.
Whoa. Is there beef we need to talk? Do we got some
No,
low-key
we don't
beef?
got no low-key beef.
You hold a grudge?
Yeah.
I could kind of.
But this is saying control your temper by, like we've talked about, not your first emotion. Let that passion part.
If
die
I
down.
slap you in the face right now, you're going to be mad.
I am.
That's going to be your first emotion.
Mm-hmm.
If you wait,
I'll still be mad.
but maybe you won't react. Maybe then your next thought is, okay, what's going on? And then you find out you had a bug on your face. I really didn't slap you. Now you're not mad anymore. Right?
I don't know. I think you have to yell bug or something if you're going to come in. And hit
It's
with
not
a
as
bug.
funny, though.
I know.
This one's tough for us, too.
Show gratitude. Things like writing thank you notes. Yeah.
This is one of those things that we've talked about that we want to do on a daily basis,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't.
Yes.
So, Marth, what are you grateful for today?
I am grateful that I'm almost caught up on my laundry.
Oh, we're almost down to the exotics. Don't ask.
What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful you think I'm funny occasionally.
Occasionally, moon pie.
All right. Boom.
How to parallel park.
Okay. How many of our kids know how to?
Well,
Zach,
only
can you,
two
Zach?
of them can drive.
Well, one of them is scared to death to drive.
One of them doesn't have any power steering, so he probably has a really hard time parallel parking.
Can you parallel? You're pretty good at it,
I'm
actually.
very good at it
You're better at it than I am.
because I went to school in Athens and you had parallel park on that street.
We don't have much call to parallel
No.
park it out here in New Mexico.
I didn't, but that's part of the driver exam in Ohio. I don't know if it is here. It used to be anyway.
You don't know how to parallel park, Mom?
So much easier with a backup camera, though.
Oh, they have those cars now that will parallel park for you. You just push that button.
Well, you should still know
cheating.
how to do it.
I agree. All right.
How to write professionally.
I would correct that and just say at least know how to write well.
Okay.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, because you don't want to write slang weird.
We got to communicate.
You got to know your
We
difference
gotta-
of
we
your,
gotta
and
know
your,
how.
and there, and there.
I think if we can convey a message clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, how many emails have you received? And it's like, all right, what is this person saying?
A few.
You know what I mean? If we can
few.
just at least be clear on what we're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
All right, my mom, just looking for pull-through spots, huh?
I do that when I drive the truck.
We talked about this one, how to perform basic first aid.
Yes.
Even if you're not certified, and I think we're going to do that with the kids.
Yeah.
Just at least everybody knows how to do a
Bandage a
tourniquet,
wound.
you know.
A
So
tourniquet.
we don't bleed out.
I think you have to like.
What if you get a bone
Don't you
arrow or
have to
something?
amputate if you do a tourniquet?
I don't know.
Guess we need some basic first aid.
How to give a compliment.
I like your shirt.
You're lying. Why would you make
I'm
that
not.
up? Hey, I like your.
Yep, that was
Your-
not a good
your
compliment. The
hair.
pause was an example of not a good compliment.
I didn't know what to say. I choked. Can't put me on the spot like that.
Yep.
That's hard.
Yep. It's best to learn how to compliment by focusing on what makes a person truly special.
Oh, that's you. Your heart. Your caring. Your eyes.
So not genuine.
And even like coaching kids, they know when you're giving them a BS compliment.
Yes.
So it should always be something you mean.
Yes.
That's what mom is saying there too. Give them to strangers when you mean it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So don't you love it? You're getting compliments on your like purse a lot.
I do get a lot of compliments on my purses.
So you like that.
I do
All
like
right.
that. It irritates
I
the
missed
kids, which makes it even better.
Martha,
Yeah.
I don't like that shirt you're wearing.
Oh, shut up.
No, wait, we're doing the next one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how do you correctly respond? Martha, I don't like that shirt.
I think you just have to take it with a grain of salt, honestly.
I think so too.
You don't want to seem defensive. Like me. Shut up. That was a little defensive.
So that was your initial response. So we need to put a little asterisk on this one.
Yeah,
We need to
think a
work on
little.
that.
Yeah.
Basic emergency preparedness kit.
Yeah.
We used to have like hundreds of pounds of beans.
It's not even that. Okay. How many years do we have kids in soccer?
Oh my God, what are we? 18 years?
Okay. 18 years of soccer. I never have sunscreen. I never have a blanket. I never have a hat. I never have bug spray. These are things that I should always have. And you would think 18 years of soccer, going out,
Couple extra
sitting on
bottles
fields,
of water, maybe.
I'm never
a
prepared.
blanket.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
like now I have a flashlight in my car now.
Does it have batteries in it?
Yes. It's a good one too.
First aid kit.
I do have a first aid kit in my car.
God,
now.
does that have band-aids anymore?
Maybe.
Mhm.
But yeah, first aid, basic emergency stuff. Maybe some extra water on hand in case, your power goes out,
Agreed.
candles, all that kind of thing.
How to prepare and roast a turkey or chicken.
Yeah.
I think that should be a skill.
Yeah, early on we talked about eggs, how to properly cook eggs last
Yes.
weekend.
So after
now
we get
this
the
is-
eggs and you're
now
tired of the
to
chicken.
properly roast a chicken or turkey, if you buy it from the store, you got to pull that stuff out of the cavity there. Because
Oh yeah, that little plastic thing I guess isn't good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You got to pull all that stuff out of there.
So learn.
I
how
would
to do
add to that, how to cut a turkey.
Carving.
Yeah, carving is a
Very
skill.
important. It is.
I'm not good at it. All right. Google efficiency.
Yeah.
Efficiently.
Can you Google efficiently?
I've gotten good
Have
with
you?
Google. Well, what I've noticed with Google, you can be very specific.
I'm very hit or miss on it.
How to plan to climb a mountain in September wearing only Birkenstocks. There
Does
will
the
be
preparedness don't do that.
there will be something there. If you're really specific like that, it seems to do a little bit better. But there's probably more than just Googling on the Google.
Yeah, precise.
This one was interesting to me.
What's crowdsourcing?
It seems like I had to look it up because I didn't know what it was, but it seems like it's a big online brainstorming session, which might be a good thing if you're going to start a business
Mm-hmm.
and you want to check out the viability of a business or something else. Maybe you crowdsource it first.
Yeah.
Which you may or may not have people you pay to do this, but whatever.
Mhm.
I want to be a part of that because I've got opinions.
You have a lot of ideas.
I got ideas too. So brainstorming crowdsourcing. Maybe I need to look that up. I need to Google how to be part of a
how to
crowdsource.
crowdsource.
Yeah, that
You
one's
think you
interesting.
get paid to be part of a crowdsource?
Well, that's what the thing said. Oh, is this your
These are my tips.
This is your personal pet
I
peeve?
added 2, and one of them is how to make correct change. I know there's a change coin shortage, and people keep threatening to get rid of coins,
Yes.
but you still need to know how to count back change. If I give you $5 and my bill is $2.64, how much change do I get?
$2.36.
Good job. That's why I married you, because you know that.
I can count. It's fun. I try to do that
It's
with
tough
the kids.
for some people, and it's a skill. And I think that, you know, we've been working with Jacob. He's counting change now.
He is.
And I think that that's an important skill to have, counting money.
It's funny when you give them, like, if something is 26 cents,
Yeah.
and you give them $3.26. If it's $2.26, you give them $3.26.
Yeah.
They freak out, huh?
People, sometimes
Yes,
they do.
Just $1. Just give us $1.
Sometimes they do. And I think it's very important, and that helps your kids learn the value of their money.
And this was your other one, wasn't it?
My other one is how to figure a correct tip.
So yeah, put it in there for you.
Yes.
Without a calculator.
Yeah.
What if you only want to give you 11.5%? That's a little harder.
Well, I guess you could figure out 1% and do it that way.
I guess you
But
can.
I think that you should be able to kind of figure out when you're looking at your bill at dinner what would be the appropriate.
What do you think's a good tip?
Me?
What do you always tip?
I like to try and tip at least 20%.
Do you tip 20?
I try to tip 20%.
I'm a 15er guy.
Lately, I try to, because I know that they're not getting as much work in restaurants, and so I feel like
that's so
I was a
sweet.
tipped wage earner.
I've never worked
My
for tips.
mother worked for tips when we were younger, so yeah, I think that it's important to tip well.
How much do you tip, Mom?
But
Or
you know,
anybody else who's on?
without
How much do you guys
pulling
tip?
your phone out to do the tip, and you know, a lot of restaurants are real nice, and they give you the.
Oh, they have. They've made it easy.
If they have that little Ziosk thing, you can like scan it to whatever you want to give them.
All right. So what's your trick to do a tip quick?
Okay, so if the bill's like $51, 10% is $5, double it's
Or half it?
half it, yeah.
It's $2.50.
Yeah.
So $7.50.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the way I do it too.
Or I just do 10%.
Mom's a 20%.
I'm a 20%er too.
I've always done 15.
Well, you're cheap.
I didn't think I was
18,
cheap.
I think, is like standard.
Says who? I think 15 is good.
People who make $3 an hour.
So I'm cheap now.
Now you're cheap.
Well, I learned something today about myself.
It's not a criticism.
I'm not taking it as a criticism.
Well, I don't want you to think I'm criticizing your tipping.
20%, Natalie. I am cheap.
Yeah. Yep.
Great. All
See,
right.
first number times 2.
Then round up.
That works.
That's
It's 20%.
over 20%.
Yes, it's a little better than 20%.
You're a good tipper. I'm going to have to, I owe people money.
You better go back to everywhere you've been.
Great. I've shorted people all these years. All right. We are done. We're taking the Wednesdays off now.
Yeah, I guess we're taking Wednesdays
But
off.
we will be back Thursday, Friday.
Yep.
And we are done with the life hacks. I hope this was helpful. It was good for me to see the different things and skills that I should probably know.
Yeah,
And,
like how to tip.
I didn't know I was cheap. Did you know I was cheap? You knew.
Yes.
You knew. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.